Hi everyone, this is Amanda here with Healthy Glow. I am back with another quick tutorial on how I like to use some Jane Iredale products, and I'm running up the door, so I've got a couple minutes to do this, and I thought that I would bring you guys some good options. I think everyone is sometimes in a hurry, especially in the morning when you're getting ready for work. So I'm actually at work with no makeup on, and I thought I would use my favorite. I think I've got like 4 or 5 products that are a quick 2-minute application. So I'm gonna start with the Jane Iredale, how do you do this? Zap and Hide. This is Z1. It is a little bit fair for me, but I like that because then my foundation kind of evens it out when I put that on after. So I'm breaking out a little bit right here, and this is a squeeze top, and you can dab it on, but I really like to squeeze just the tiniest bit. I barely have it on my finger, and I just tap it on the spots that I'm breaking out. And then when I put the foundation on, like I said, it just kind of blends it all together. So it's a bit fair. I'll probably do the Z2 next time I get this, but I just really wanted to try it out, and I like it so far. It's not really thick coverage by any means, but it does the trick, and I really like the way it feels. I also wanted to show you, if you followed me before, I've been using the Beyond Matte. I was using M5 since I got it, and I decided to try M6, and I really like the way that that looks. But I do want to show you guys the difference in color. So I'm just going to put a little bit of both on the back of my hand, just to show you the different shades. The M5 was almost like a little yellow on my skin. M6 has more of a cool tone to it, a little bit more pinky, I guess. So here, let's see. So this is M5 and this one is M6. So as you can see, this tone is a little bit on the yellow side. The M6 is obviously darker, but in comparison, when they're on my skin, it doesn't look super dark compared to the M5. It's just the shade, like the undertone, that's different on me. So I like the way that M6 looks on me better. So the way that I apply it, I actually just do dots on my face to make it a little bit easier, because then I kind of just blend it with the brush, and I'll show you guys that in just a second. I try to do this really quickly. I don't like to admit this, but you can do this in the car, preferably a parking lot or your driveway. Super easy, just no rhyme or reason to where I'm putting the dots, just all over. And then I like the blending and contouring brush, so I like to keep just this one so I can do everything with one brush. Makes it a little bit easier for my purse. So see, it just doesn't, it's not really thick coverage, which is why I like this. This is the Jane Iredale Beyond Matte. Yeah, just blends really nice with my skin. And again, I just really don't like heavy makeup. So this one is nice and light, but it does cover it up. See that acne that I had, really nicely blended in. So finish up here. If you wanted a little bit thicker coverage, you could do it again. So I've seen people usually where they want the thickest coverage is here. So after you finish this application, put some more dots here and then blend that out again, so you just have like a little bit more coverage in those areas. So don't forget to blend it out from your chin down your neck. So that I probably used half a pump. This will last a long time. I still have my original bottle. It's probably half full, and I used it probably for 3 months now. Yeah, super awesome product. And then the other thing I love to use is called the Circle Delete 1. I really like this one because I like the lighter color in it for under my eyes. If I can get it open. So there's 2 shades. There's a darker one and a lighter one. Sometimes I just mix them, but today I am going to use the lighter one just so I can show you how it brightens. You can use a brush. I prefer to use my finger, and I just press it. So I actually got too much, I'll use my brush to blend that out a little bit so it's not too crazy thick. I'm not using any bronzer or contouring today, so I don't want this under eye to stay looking like super white. But it does brighten the area, helps flatten out those bags that I had. This is a staple for me. I tell all my mom friends, anybody who just has like naturally baggy or dark circles under their eyes, this is such a great option. The darker one is really good for the dark circles. So this is called Circle Delete, and I'm using Circle Delete 1. So it's a little bit light for my liking. A little bit goes a long way, and I definitely grabbed too much on my finger, so don't make that mistake. But it's easy to correct. Just take your foundation brush, blend it out. There you go. So the last thing I'm gonna do for my foundation, I guess not my foundation because it's blush, but I've been loving the cream blushes. This is shade Connection. This one's most neutral to me. There's a couple others that are pretty deep. I like them, but for an everyday look, this is really simple. You can blot it on like this, but I usually take it, rub my finger, and then just dab it. So I don't need a lot. I'm just running errands for work. Yeah, this is like foolproof. Like I think anybody can use this. Really, really simple, and I like the color because it's not too deep and not too shimmery. So this one's called Connection, and it's a great everyday color. So that's all you need. This lighting is kind of hard to see, but it does give just a little bit of pinkness back to my skin. When you take your foundation all over your face, you take away the dimension. So I like to bring a little bit back in because I'm not using any bronzer today. I don't have any lip stuff with me, so I'm using this. Definitely works as well for lipstick. So just a little bit of that. I will finish it off with the Jane Iredale Longest Lash. I believe this one is Black Ice, if I can get it open. So I'm just gonna do a little bit. This one is almost gone. There we go. I don't need anything crazy today. And that is that. I do have my brow pencil with me. This is also Jane, I think I got some in my hair. This is also Jane Iredale. This is the Ash Blonde retractable brow pencil. So maybe mine's out. There we go. Let's see, it's hard to see the color. So it's very light, not too light. It does have a little bit of I don't know, deepness in it for mine. I have blonde hair, but I'm naturally a little bit darker than this, so my brows are darker. But this is hard to do in this mirror, but I like to just make sure this part is defined underneath, and then right there, I'm just doing a little bit, really light strokes, and then I kind of just follow this down. It's not a crazy difference, but it just fills it in a little bit. I don't have really pronounced brows, and they're both different. This side, I can't ever get to look like this one, so that drives me crazy. It's like that, just up, follow it around. I really like the Bitty Brow Kit as well, but I've been trying out all the different Jane items, and this one I am really liking. It's easy to just throw in your bag and take with you on the run. So super simple. There we go. If you have any questions about anything that I used, if you're looking for any type of color match for Jane Iredale, let me know. I can help you out. You can send me pictures of your bare face. and I can get you going from there. Thank you guys, and make sure to subscribe and leave me any comments and some love. Have a great